Good morning, everyone. My name is Nancy Cavino, and I'm special correspondent for Ablevision. I would like to welcome you here to Piers Park, the opening of our story with the NBC Newsmen.
My first time being on the boat.
How's it feel?
Good.
Today is my first day being on the sailboat, and I love it.
I first became interested in sailing through my then boyfriend, now husband Dan. He was very much into the sport, and he got me interested as well.
How long have you been sailing?
I've been sailing sort of on and off for a little over 20 years.
How did it make you feel when you won the gold medal in Beijing?
If you have ever worked for a really important goal in your life and you finally achieve it, it's such a sense of satisfaction that I can't really describe. You ready?
We're ready.
Well, my job, I'm a senior marine educator, and I work here at Piers Park with the kids that don't go out sailing. And we fish, we crab, we pull up the lobster traps, and basically what I'm trying to do is get everybody interested in marine culture around here and let them know that the harbor is a place for some of the younger generation to really explore and get to know and use.
I like doing crabbing the most because I like getting the crabs, and it's so much fun. And it's hard too because you have to be patient, and if you're not, you won't catch any.
What is this contraption?
It's a crab trap.
And how does it work?
So what happens when the weight's here, we pull up and it closes this trap, and then all we have to do is raise it up to the surface, and the crabs are trapped in here.
You don't know what's going to be in there, and you don't know like what kind of crab. And you can find out when you pull it out.
Oh, it's wonderful that you enjoy this. You all really love doing this job,
It's
huh?
so much fun.
Yeah.
We had so much potential here at Piers Park to put together an adaptive sailing program. We have perfectly accessible docks, we have Paralympic level boats, and in 2007 in the spring, Piers Park hired me to be the first adaptive coordinator and start and develop the program.
Why is the program so important?
Well, I think it's really important because it offers an opportunity for people who have disabilities that they cannot find anywhere else. And this is a place where everyone belongs.
What equipment do you use to help people with disabilities that have lost the most?
We have a wide range of adaptive equipment, both on the dock and also on boats. We also use adaptive teaching styles as well. Sometimes folks don't actually need equipment in order to sail well here at Piers Park. They just need our instructors to be a little bit more tuned in to what their disability is and their style of learning. For dock equipment, we have things like this over here behind us. It's a specialized wear lift, and folks get hydraulically lifted from their wheelchairs, swung over to the boat, and put gently onto the boat.
Can anyone learn to sail?
Yes, I think anyone can learn how to sail, and people learn at different levels.
How do you feel about helping people learn to sail?
Well, I love it because I have a passion for the sport. I love sailing, and I think it's a perfect sport for people with disabilities, and it's just a great job. It's the perfect job.
What is the best part of your job?
I would have to say the best part of my job is probably twofold. One is, as I said before, turning someone who's a non-sailor into a sailor who has a disability through the way we do things here and all of our equipment. We bring empowerment to people who may not feel very empowered after a disability. And so that's the number one thing that's really great about my job. And the second thing is happy parents. Parents who have the kids in our youth program who come to me afterwards and they bring me flowers and they send me thank you notes, and they love our team here at Piers Park, and that's a really great thing too.